Hi everybody, this is Corinne again. Welcome to my video, guys. I just wanted to record myself before we start our work at 11. So it's 10:41 here, and I just wanted to share something to you guys. And by the way, I'm with my Mackie here. I'm always with my Mackie, even every day. Okay, so um, living alone is like a very good thing. It will gonna give us growth, right? But over time it will gonna give us loneliness, right? You really need that person to make you feel that you are not feeling lonely anymore. But the question is how you gonna find that person who gonna love you the rest of your life and who gonna stay loyal to you, right? Who is willing to put some effort for you, all right? I've been feeling in love like uh for a year now, almost a year, and I can really say that when you love someone, there's no boundary for that. You will not gonna think about the consequences, about the things that will gonna make you down, right? To the extent you gonna love that someone, to the extent that you gonna um gonna do the things that are unusual to you, right? The things that are new to you, and the efforts that you gonna do just for that relationship that you have, for that someone that you're in right now, right? So the question is, how you gonna tell yourself to continue, especially when you're experiencing some ignorance or something, like if your partner like avoid you at some point, at some reason that you don't know why, or if your partner will gonna give you reasons for you to let go of her or him, right? You're gonna question your doubts. But guys, think about it. Love is not just about the feeling. It is not just about the feeling of love. It is about commitment. It is about the responsibility. How you gonna commit with that person? How you gonna stay in love with that person? How you gonna stay loyal to that person, right? There's some things that you need to consider aside from feeling in love, okay? Because love will gonna always be there, right? Some cases, people gonna feel in love with their partner in the midpoint um of the relationship, but there's like people who really did feel in love at first sight, right? But the main point here is that love is not just about the feeling, it is about commitment. How long you gonna stay? It's like when you're entering into a marriage, and that and you need to consider the things that will gonna make you stay together, right? It is about noticing that person each and every day. It is about thinking about that person. Well, some people gonna say it or gonna call it like an obsession, but I think it's not an obsession, where if you wanted to talk with that person every day, because it's like maintaining the relationship, right? It's like maintaining the relationship, just making sure that you two have conversations, have communication with each other inside that relationship. Because I do really believe that if you gonna remove that communication inside that relationship, then over time, eventually, it will not gonna work. Like you just gonna ask the people involved or your partner, like, why we're still doing this one if we don't communicate, right? So if you're that person who is very introverted kind of a person and don't know or don't want to communicate each and every day, just think twice why you enter into that relationship, because that's the main point of um entering into the relationship. Like, you're gonna need maintenance, just to make it work, you need communication daily. Um, like some, yeah, admit it or not, even you're communicating with that person, either personal or by video call or audio call, there's some point that you don't know what topic you're gonna talk to each other, right? You don't know how or what topic you gonna put inside that conversations with your partner. But I really do believe, guys, that it's not about the content of the conversation. It is about how you gonna talk to your partner, how you gonna respond, how you gonna listen to her or him. If you're that person who wanted to listen, who is um, open ears, always open ears with your partner, then I think it's not the issue, right? Loving a person is really hard. Yeah, I really, I really do. Um, I really do guarantee you that if you love a person and if you're about to enter into a relationship with that person, I'll tell you, it's really hard. It's really hard to manage, it's really hard to maintain, it's really painful to manage as well, right? Because along the way, when you two do the relationship, it's not always having happy days, it's not always having sweet days. There's and always be a very painful day, a very bad day, and to the extent that you wanted to leave in that relationship, you wanted to open the exit of that relationship. And at some point, people just don't want to leave if the relationship just passed for like a year or months, right? They're just thinking about the day or the length of the relationship. No, you must not think about it. You must think how you wanted your life be, or you must marry yourself in the future, like 5 years after now. If you're still in that person, okay, if you're still living, or if you're living in that person, if you could think that you're living in a small apartment with that person, cooking something, cooking your dinner with that person, with your small family, then it's really big evidence that you are very serious with the person. You wanted the life with that person, right, guys? We're not kid anymore. We're not teenagers. We're not having puppy love. We're not um like having some love for fun. We are entering into relationship for seriousness, for the things that we really wanted to have, right? So if you're that person who is like kind of doubting yourself, or don't want to like exhaust your free time, your time, your your free time, or your time into or with another person, or let's say your partner, then just think twice why you gonna enter that relationship if you don't want to talk, right? So loving a person is hard, guys. It's hard. So I really wanted you to think twice, okay? So I think that's it for today, guys. It's 10:50 here in my end, and I need to work at 11, so I need to post this one. So that's it for today. I need to say goodbye together with my Mackie here. Mackie, Mackie is a monkey, right? That's why I called him Monkey, because he is a monkey. He's a very, very cute monkey here, right? But someone right there don't want Mackie. I don't know why you don't like Mackie. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Have a good day, and just remember that bad days and happy days are just normal. Okay, have a good day.